How's it going, everyone? MountainSpyder here, bringing you the conclusion to the Favour series in Battlefleet Gothic Armada. So today we're going to be looking at the second of the DLC races, the Tau, as well as the last race to look at. So the Tau are an incredibly powerful race. In the most recent competition, I think they took all three top spaces. So it does lead you to think that they're a bit unbalanced, but I can tell you one thing: they are incredibly powerful, especially in skirmish mode. Well, skirmish or multiplayer mode. Anyway, so moving on to the favours themselves. The first favour that you can look at is the Fire Cast. So the Fire Cast gives you the Fire Warrior Breach Team as a passive. So when the ship performs a boarding action, the targeted enemy ship automatically suffers a fire on board critical action. And the other passive you get is the Ritual of Talasira. I do apologize with the pronunciation, as Tal was not easy on that side. So anyway, what the passive gives you is it gives you +5 bonus to the troop value of the ships, as well as additional +3 troop value per successful boarding action. So the more you board with a ship, the tougher your ship effectively becomes. So the Firecast is really great if you're going for a close combat and boarding orientated build for your fleet. And one last thing with it is that it does stack with the one upgrade you get, which is the XV-46 Vanguard Void Battlesuit. So when the Manta Bomber performs an attack action against the enemy ship, it also deals a boarding action. And then because of your passive, that also deals a fire on the ship. So then the second one you get is the Watercast. The Watercast passive is Diplomat, so it grants 1 free crew point to every crew member of the ship. So definitely don't get this passive after you've gotten 3 crew members in the slot, because then you're effectively wasting it. So if you're planning on going for the Watercast, just keep that in mind. And then you get the Reinforcement Nikasa Dao. A Nikasa Dao escort ship enters the battlefield as reinforcements. The player has to deploy the ship within the radius of the detection range of his ship. The Nikasa Dao reinforcement benefits from all upgrades set to the Nikasa Dao escort ships. So if you really want to outnumber your enemy, this is a great way to do it. This ability does start on cooldown, and it starts with a 240-second cooldown. So do keep that in mind. So it's not great for fast battles, but if you're going for a nice long drawn out battle, Watercast is awesome in that sense. Then moving on to the Earthcast. Their passive gives you 1 additional upgrade slot to your ship. This allows you to bring more options to the table. And then the active you get is the Experimental Railgun. So this fires a fast railgun shot in a straight line that ignores both shields and armor. It has pierce shield, so it ignores the target's shield, dealing damage directly to the hull, and it's armor piercing, so the enemy ship's armor is always counted as 25%. This is a range of 25,000 units and deals 90 damage straight with a 180 second cooldown. So this almost instantly destroys most escorts as well as most convoy ships. It is a bit difficult to land, as it's got a 2-second delay and you gotta line your ships up right, but you get it off, you're doing an awesome amount of damage, and it is available at the start of the battle, so you can use it right off the bat. And then lastly you get the Aircast. The Aircast passive is that it raises the speed of the ship by 50 units, and it raises the rotation speed of the ship by 5 degrees per second. So your ships become a lot more mobile if you get the Aircast. And then the second passive you get is the Evasive Maneuvers. So it reduces the enemy accuracy by 40 while using the special maneuvers all ahead full as well as high energy turn. So now Aircast makes you a lot more resilient to incoming damage as long as you're doing a special maneuver, as well as making you a lot more mobile than any of the other favours. So when I mentioned earlier that the Tau took top 3 spots, if I recall correctly, those top 3 spots made use of Aircast. So I would highly suggest taking a look at it when playing the skirmish, and in my opinion it is the most powerful of the favours, because you're getting high mobility for your ships, so it makes your opponent's lives a lot more difficult, and on top of that it makes your ships a lot more resilient. So this can either be used for straight in your face assault actions straight in your face combat, or bombing runs as well, because it allows your ships to stay out of range of your opponents, and even when they are in range they are a lot tougher because of the evasive maneuvers. So I hope you like the conclusion to the Battlefleet Gothic Armada Favours series, not Favours series, sorry. And I hope those of you who are currently playing the game just getting a bit more insight into which favour to maybe choose, or for those of you who are looking at buying the game and want a bit more information on the races and how to play them. So thanks for watching this series. I hope you'd enjoy it and I hope it helped you all. And cheers, enjoy!